We associate injury with the road to recovery. We get better, it makes us stronger, we move forward. But when recovery falls short, the road means surviving and sustaining.
How are you today?
Wonderful.
Ginny Tracy gives the same answer no matter when and where you ask the question. On this day, she's where she spends most days.
Thank you.
At Heinz Feet Farm, near Charlotte.
We're all going to do yoga.
Hey, Heinz Feet Farm.
Hey, Patty.
Everyone here lives with the effects of a traumatic brain injury, or TBI.
I fell from at least 1.5-story apartment. Doctors told my mom and dad I was gonna be a vegetable for the rest of my life.
Side to side.
The CDC estimates hundreds of thousands of Americans suffer TBIs every year.
Exhale it out.
Somewhere between 80 and 90,000 experience the onset of long-term or lifelong disability.
It's a much bigger problem than a lot of people understand.
Martin Foyle and his parents began Heinz Feet Farm 20 years ago. The goal was simple. Quality of life for a group largely overlooked. A group for whom the goal is no longer recovery, but maintenance and joy. Today, they serve dozens on the farm.
Hey, this is Heinz Feet Farm, one of the most wonderful places in the world.
And dozens more at a church in Asheville.
Go sit down so we can start the meeting, please.
According to Foyle, these two locations are among fewer than 24 programs of this kind in America.
Reporter. Yes. Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Pick a number between...
Jalen Edgerton had a stroke at 11 weeks. He's alive and well.
558.
At 25 years.
My book would be a Dr. Seuss book.
Nicole Bennett was in a car accident at 16. She, like many in this room, had a life long before it was upended.
Those folks remember what it was like to be able to drive, to be able to own their own home, to be able to live independently, and that is completely different life experience and a place to come from as a person than somebody who was born with Down syndrome or born with autism.
But typically, that's where they're grouped. A recent Canadian study found many adults with TBIs live in settings like nursing homes that don't fit their condition or younger age.
Do you feel like people count you out?
Sometimes.
That's what happened with Ginny.
Slowly unroll.
Her mom, Vicky, says for a long time, Ginny didn't feel wonderful.
The other groups, she just felt like she couldn't be a part of what they were doing. But here she just feels like she's a part of a big group.
Brain injuries this extreme don't affect most, but most understand feeling like an outsider, feeling forgotten by wider society, feeling forced in some way to accept a lesser life. But when they find a new road,
Ginny Bailey got nice and dirty for you.
A road defined not by injury or recovery,
Good boy.
but by finding joy
I miss you, Bailey.
in their specific journey, they find the kinds of moments that fit the word wonderful.
Just makes me feel good to share my happiness with others.
In Huntersville, North Carolina,
I feel free.
I'm Matt Pearl.